Well, at least. Oh, never mind.
You said Collies?
No, sorry.
Collies. One of these days, I'm going to have to hook up some headphones ahead of this and have headphones set up.
Okay, guys, are you ready?
I don't think they can hear us.
They can do. Yeah. Go, 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 go. And we're live, guys. Welcome to another episode of Our Planets AMA Hangout. I'm your host,
my teeth.
And I'm here with the one and only Terry.
What's up, everybody?
We're live. We're coming to you live on time every week, 4:20. Happy to be here with y'all. Terry, how's it going this week? Give us the lowdown.
It's going, my friend. We're got a little bit of Chinook, as we call in Canada here. A little bit of a late summer in the fall here. It's gorgeous out. Nice warm days. I had a couple of big fires there the past couple nights.
Nice.
It's good stuff, man.
I think they call that an Indian summer around these parts. Indian summer.
Yeah.
So, guys, there's some exciting stuff brewing, and to be honest, Terry and I both had thought that that we were going to have we have an article basically that's going to be posted with some awesome info that we've been waiting for. And he says he can barely hear me. That's crazy talk. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on there, bud. I don't know why you.
They said they got echo on my mic, but it's the same. It's the same mic, same setup I've always used.
Someone says they can barely hear me, and they said they got an echo on you, Terry. So I don't know what's going on, but guys, sorry about the
bullshit.
But Terry, crazy echo. What's going on, Terry?
I don't know, man.
Terry down. I don't know how to turn Terry down, to tell you the truth, guys. Let me do that.
Same hookup, same connection.
Wait a minute.
Bond,
how about this?
Terry echo.
How about this?
I'll just use my hand signals. Rax says use that pair of headphones with USB mic and not use the computer. I was just saying that, Rax, but last time I tried to do that,
it was a disaster. So how about this, guys? I just tried something different. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear Terry talking right now? No, you can't hear him at all. Okay, that was my fault. I thought maybe if I turned off the microphone on Discord, we would somehow eliminate the.
That's a good idea. Actually, maybe I'll call in from my phone.
Yeah, it's not on my side, so there's no way I can fix it. I turned off the mic and that eliminates Terry altogether. So yeah, I don't know why. I think Terry we can usually hear Terry. So let's let Terry's gonna dip out. We'll let Terry dip out. We'll try to get Terry back. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we get Terry back on here without the audio problems. I don't know what the problem is with. What the hell is that all about? Now I got Terry. I got Terry's on top of the screen. So yeah, let's let Terry come back, and we'll see what happens with Terry. In the meantime, guys, how excited are you? Who's gonna make an engine? Who's still got 20 million Aether laying around? That's the question. That's an expensive one. I know. I'm short on Aether myself. I lost some Aether last night playing poker, and as a result, it's going to be a problem. I don't know. Somebody's saying they can't hear me. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear me. I have the exact same settings.
No, somebody's saying they can't hear me. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear me. I have the exact same settings. We say they can't hear one. I usually hear that.
That was weird, guys.
Can you hear me?
That was weird.
Oh, geez. Oh, you can hear me loud and clear now. Okay.
All right, you're back, Terry. Should we try again? Where are you, Terry?
Oh, God.
Where are you? Terry, what are you calling me on right now? I hear you, but I can't see
Bottle
you.
your sciences.
Terry, we can't see you now. I got no. What are you actually calling me on right now? Let's try this again, because something's going on here. I can't see you at all, Terry. What is going on, Terry? Are you on Discord or what?
Just screenshot the white paper, eh, Jiggy?
Oh man, I mean, dude, we had this. There we go. Terry, are you gonna be back?
Let's see if this
There you
works.
are. Jesus Christ. There we go. Nice. We got you, Terry. We got
Look
you.
at this.
It was like a super lag. It took a long time. All right. So Terry's back. I can hear Terry. We were set up perfectly until we started messing around with trying to fix the audio, and then when everything went to hell. But I could hear Terry perfectly. I can hear myself perfectly. Yeah, we're doing our best, guys. Coming to you live. We're doing this on the fly. So
Doing our best, guys.
What the fuck?
Coming to you live.
Did you hear that?
So doing our best, guys.
Listen.
Listen.
Oh, Christ. Bonzi, you just go live and I'll work the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, obviously I get that. People are saying I'm feedbacking, but it's like, dude, we've been doing the same setup every time we've ever. I just link up with Terry. He calls me on Discord and I plug it through, and it's been fine every time. So I don't know what the. Listen, dude, Simp March. Terry tried doing headphones about like 2 months ago, and it was a disaster. It didn't work. So anyway, I hear you. I hear you guys. You guys can hear me, hopefully. Oh, now he lost Terry. Yeah, the show must go on. So yeah, guys, we'll see if we can figure this out. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep this moving forward here. Let's see, guys. No idea why Terry's window capture was on there, but we'll get rid of that. Move that out of the way so I can see you guys. And yeah, so guys, we had a couple hints today, and yeah, Healthy says just give us the TLDR and be done with it. I hear you, dude. So like I said, like I was trying to tell you guys, we had an article. It's coming together. Luke's actually working on it right now. I think we were supposed to have it released by today, and Luke maybe still might be doing that. So by golly, if Luke can perform a miracle and we can get this thing out, that would be a miracle, because it would be incredible. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, guys. We have some dates that everyone's going to be super excited to get, and the one thing I wanted to share with you guys is last week everyone was asking about the robot picks, and I said that I would get together some picks of the groups of robots. Another thing that so let me answer this one real quick. Dude's asking about the white paper, the documentation. Okay, so we got an article coming out that's going to have some info about the game. It's not the white paper yet. That's gonna be soon, and in fact, I think we have a date coming for that. What's up, man? Now you just play that mirror game. Are you a god over there now? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. So let's keep a move on. What do you guys think about starting this thing off? A little segment we like to call Meet the Robots. You guys want to check out some robots? Oh, one other cool thing that you guys might be interested in checking out is I snuck a couple pictures of some buildings. So as you guys all know, there's going to be a whole bunch of different buildings. They're all going to have different use cases. It's going to be awesome. I grabbed a couple pictures of some of these images to share with you guys. Not sure if they're supposed to be shared yet or not, but I think since I don't have an article to talk about today, I think the team would forgive me. I don't think I'm going to get in too much trouble anyway. So first thing I want to do is show you guys. Oh, yes, Nazar will join us, dude. Like I said, it'll probably be towards the end of the month. We'll get him on here. Oh, yes, Nazar will join us, dude. What the fuck? Like I said, it'll probably be towards the end of the month. Why would there be an echo like that again? What the fuck? You guys hear that? Why would there be an echo like that again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, is that you, Terry? Terry, are you back? Terry, are you back? There you are. Terry, are you back? Terry, what are you doing? Terry, every time you join, I get some weird audio feedback loop now.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Terry, every time you join, I get some weird audio feedback loop.
I don't know what's going on.
Terry, I got you in 2 screens now, too. All right, ready? First of all, can you hear me? It's weird. Weirdo. How literally I opened it up, it was like had you perfect.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Move on. If it's not going to work.
No, I refuse. There we go. Look at this. How about that? I got you, Terry. I got you again.
Okay. Hey, big shout out to Ben. Big congratulations to Ben on cracking that. His first invention, I think, was the engine.
Wait, it was Ben?
Ben.
Huh. Interesting. Ben, congratulations, dude. That has to be a badass inventor prize too, right?
I think it was like 245,000.
Wow. Damn. Good job, Ben. I'm looking forward to trying to craft that up. So yeah, guys, I was just about to go into a couple I was just going to go quickly recap the robots. So guys,
I am a robot.
robots. Who's ready to meet the robots?
Meet the robots. We're the robots. We're a family.
We're a modern Stone Age family.
Yeah, that's
Okay, guys.
it. You remember.
Okay, guys, so check it out. I'm starting you off with the Renegades. These are the badass. I only got 6 up here, but we got a couple of the cavalry. We got that little spy guy. We got that one badass guy. I think we call him Malware. We got that one big transport ship, right? Is there going to be like a land sale like there was in the original road map? There already was 2 land sales, Auga 902, and there will be another one. Okay, guys. Yeah, that transport is pretty
No
cool.
date on that.
I think that guy is pretty cool. Yeah, that cloak dude, right?
Yeah, he's that's his cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, I think these guys are kind of like my favorite. I've already said that before, but I just think these guys, I don't know why I like this color the best. So okay, so let's we've seen these, but let's move on and let's check out the warriors. The warriors.
Come on.
Okay, let's see. We've seen these guys. A couple of these guys were new. That big that dump truck looking one was new the last time, and that weird droid thing that looks like that droid has the legs anyway, like that one droid from Empire Strikes Back, where that weird thing that was floating around on Hoth that they blow up.
The AT-ATs?
No, on Hoth. Remember the thing that's like there? It's like a drone.
Oh.
It's a drone. It's like flying around, and then they shoot it, and that's how the Empire knows that they're there. They blow up that. They blow up that. Yeah, I'm talking about that little droid in the bottom right hand corner with the legs. Yeah, except like the legs had those like dangling like weird legs. Yeah, you got it, Edward. It was an Imperial droid. It was some kind of detection device, and I think it was Han that shot that thing, right? I think Han blew that thing up. And
Han always shoots first.
Yeah, he does, exactly. Han did shoot first. That's exactly right, Gary. That is exactly right. Okay, guys, let's check out these other robots. The Masterminds. So these are the Masterminds. We got that transport. I think we looked at that 2 weeks ago. It was the first time we saw that one. We get this cool little one in the bottom right hand corner. It looks kind of like a spider or like a little crab walker thing. We got the club, the one that's like the battering ram for his arms. This guy's like the siege weapon. This guy's the guy that's gonna break down the walls. Then obviously you got this guy with his big cannon. That's gonna obviously be a cavalry. He's gonna obviously be for shooting long distances, and then
yeah, they do kind of have a Tron feel to them. These guys for sure.
Yeah, I never really thought about that before, but they totally do, especially the guys like all those like glowing, some more than others for sure, but yeah, totally. Love it. Big Big says he pulled a rare science. Nice. Dude, I literally haven't got a single NFT yet.
What why are you just opening in that now, Bake?
Yeah, so those ones are pretty cool. So
Jeff just bought a rare science. Ooh.
Oh, you bought one? That's one way to make sure you get one, is just go out and buy it.
Yeah, I'm on a common streak myself right now. It's pretty bad. But even that, a common on science was still like 45,000 or 4,500, I think.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Cool. So guys,
I think Healthy wants to see buildings. He said you were going to show him buildings.
Yeah, we're gonna show a couple buildings, but we can't just drop all the goodies right at the beginning. Then everyone will leave. There'll be no reason to stick around and hang out with us till the end. So let's see. What's with lots of new elements being at 597 600? Who's not claiming? I don't know who wouldn't claim. So yeah, AMG Hayes. Why do the green robots have less units? They're all gonna have 10, and I only could take whatever images we had. So some of them I didn't have all of them. I think I'm either missing a couple. Yeah, I'm obviously missing a couple. I just
Oh, Eduardo, don't be sucking up to me now. You make me blush. What's up, Maxie? Good to see you.
I don't know. Someone was saying your volume is so much louder than mine, Terry, but I don't know how to turn yours down. So I don't want to try. I can't try.
Yeah, don't. Let's not. I'll just talk. I'll talk quieter. I'm sorry.
Everyone's saying Terry's too loud compared to me. It's bizarre. I have no idea why that would be the case. I have all the audio is set to the exact same. I don't know why that would even how that would even happen. So yeah, guys, you know what time it is. Terry, what time is it?
Is it hint time?
Gigaman 420 says, which element is for scout robots? Do you guys know? Yeah, like the scouts are all the little ones. So like let's go back and check this out real quick for Gigaman. Let's show Gigaman.
Oh, you can't do that to them.
Gigaman, up in the top left-hand corner, the guy that looks like a stinger. Can't remember what we call that guy, wasp or something. That's the that's the spy of the warriors. And of this guy, you see this little guy that looks like a dragonfly? That's going to be the spy of the masterminds. And of the renegades, it's this little guy down here in the bottom left that looks kind of like a little bee, but with the wings on the bottom. So yeah, guys. Captain Pig, we got a message. We got a message coming, urgent message coming from Captain Pig. He's trying to tell us there's a hint coming. Guys, are you ready for a hint?
Drop it. It's too hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Okay, guys, here's a hint for you. Ready? The hint is going to be a brand new freshie, a fresh new hint, as Luke says, and it's going to be for Alien.
What? Ooh, I'm excited to see what this means.
Yeah, a hint for Alien. So
four elements.
Yeah, that's something that I don't think I was expecting an Alien hint. We're going to someone can drop that someone wants to drop that in the chat for us to help us out. I usually try to be ready. Last week I was ready to drop it on Twitter and everything, but
oh yeah. Do you think Luke might have done that or no?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Luke is still around. We can just send a little message to Luke that he can drop that in the chat that the hint. Send a little message to Luke that the hint has been dropped, and
make it go live.
And it's ready to go live. So
I will. I'll send him a message right now.
Cool. So yeah, guys. So
Terry, what are we thinking? What are we thinking for those four elements? Like that's four separate elements. I don't even know. Like life
for Alien.
Yeah, I don't know.
Space?
Gotta be life, you would think, right? Life, atom, maybe. Who knows?
Gigaman says he shared the wrong hint. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that I did because I only have one hint. That's all I have.
Definitely needs space, eh, Holder? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, space, life.
My
space, how about like space dust, like space, life, dust.
Someone says we need another hint for engine.
That's a face palm.
Hey guys, I got one more. I'm gonna have one more hint for you. It's gonna be for engine. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? Um, engine is going to have metal in it. Oh wait, no wait, that was already a hint. So metal's going to have aluminum. Guys,
Aluminium, as the Aussies call
here's a really big hint. Okay, engine has metal, gasoline, aluminum, and one other thing, guys.
Holy cow! Mm. Man, I really wish.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you the fourth final hint for engine. Engine will contain metal, gasoline, aluminum, and IQ. So that's the last hint. That's going to be the last hint for engine. It's going to have metal, gasoline, aluminum, and IQ. All right? You guys ready? Oh. For engine, here's the price range. It's going to be between 19 million and 20 million. So for engine, it's going to be the price range is going to be 19,540,000 Aether.
That's pretty specific.
How do you like that for a hint? Oh. So yeah.
Buildings.
Buildings. You guys want to check? You guys want to check out a building?
Buildings.
Building. Okay, guys. So, Terry, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about what some of these buildings are going to?
So when you start the conquest game, you get a random plot on the map, and then there'll be four spots in there where you can set up on that random plot, and then that's where you'll build your base of operations. So there's going to be mining hubs for each mineral that you want to mine. There's going to be, like your typical army game, right? There'll be like a barracks, and there'll be, a town center where you can strategize with your alliance and your other make your teams. What else is there? There's quite a few. There were some different ones that I hadn't seen in some of these type of games before. So it's going to be pretty cool. I think I'm really excited to see how it all comes together.
So the buildings will have their own. The buildings are going to have their own like life too. Like, so the buildings, like, one of them is literally like for the fortifications of your buildings itself. Like, you increase the actual fortifications of your buildings. Wait, someone says, yeah, show us that cap building. All right. I don't know how you know that we had a Caponium building. Maybe you saw something on my screen. I have no idea. But you're right. There is a building that I saved for Caponium. Let's check it out, guys.
We got to build garages for our Lambos too.
You guys see this? So like this building is like, so on the individual plots too, you're like, this building is like the Caponium, it boosts the Caponium mining. This one does. So that's actually what this building is, right? And so there's one like for all the different minerals. There's a bunch of them, right? So Peckham's asking, how do you interact with that building? Well, you'll probably, it's for boosting. It's some of them you will just specifically, they'll just form a function, right? So you'll have the building and it will just be performing whatever function it's performing. Some of them you'll be specifically probably clicking on it, maybe like interacting with it depending on what it's doing, right? So whatever the building actually functions as is you'll then click on that building and then perform that function, right? So the other cool one was there was a quarry, right? So I know that on the land there's going to be different minerals. So one of them is there's going to be weakenite in the actual map, and this is what the quarry looks like. So what do you think? It's like a little hole in the ground. You see the weakenite sticking up out of it. So this is like a picture from the actual map, like what it's going to look like. So that's the weakenite quarry. So I just kind of like took that I took that image and just kind of dropped that in so that we'd have one for each of the minerals. The other one I have is for Nefterium. So let's check that out next. Nefterium. So as you can tell, this kind of has that same look as like kind of has that same look as like the guys that are the renegades, like those blue guys or green, whatever color they are. They're kind of like the blue and green. These guys. That kind of reminds me of this. So this is the building where you're actually let me look it up actually, because it said Crusher. It said boost the Nefterium mining, right? So this is kind of like the equivalent of that other building. This is kind of like this is kind of like the equivalent of this building. These ones specifically boost the mining of that mineral on the actual land. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? That's like a little taste of the buildings. There's obviously a lot more.
Everybody seems to be pretty excited. They're saying they look great, and comparing it to Clash of Clans or whatever on the moon or on Mars.
So I have you guys saw a little bit of the Google sheet there where I'm taking these images from, but yeah, so yeah, there it is interesting to see the different boosters for the minerals, and then some of the other buildings are more specific to the robots.
Like, yeah, like I know storage and training and
yeah, like one of them is a collector. One of them says like furnace. There's another one for the mine for the boost the Capone mine. Oh, there's the one that's called stash. There's the one that's like called purple power. It's called a power spot. It's like a power source. I don't know. It looks really cool. I don't know what it does because it's all written in Ukrainian. So
yeah. Wax on and off. It is going to be available mobile. So
you're sure about that, Terry? I didn't know that.
Well, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe
I don't know. Yeah, no, I was deferring to you. I don't know for sure that it'll be available on mobile. I think that I know that's the goal eventually, but I'm hoping that when it launches, it is available on mobile. That's obviously going to make a big difference. I mean, no matter what, it should be available on mobile as even a browser game, just like Prospectors, right? Like you can play Prospectors on mobile as well. You just got to be able to log in with a wallet, but it's just like it's not mobile.
Right, not an app.
What's it called? Yeah, like yeah, it's not set up specifically for mobile. But yeah, I hear you, Danny. You're right. Yeah, in order to get the masses, we want it to be mobile enabled. So I think no matter what, you'll be able to play it on your mobile. So hopefully it's enabled such that it's easy to optimize. That's the word I was looking for. Mobile optimized. Thank you. So yeah, I hope it is optimized for mobile. I know they just went through the trouble of optimizing the actual Our Planet site with the generator for mobile. So I think we can, it's hopeful.
Yeah, for sure. Right, the guys, the way the guys optimize the generator and that for mobile. So definitely, it's doable and definitely something I think the team wants to do. Right, we want it to be a very successful blockchain game that does not only appeal to the masses but is accessible for the masses. So guys, like Bond said, we were supposed to have an article ready that we were going to talk about. So it's really hard for both of us right now because we were both editing this article. So we know all the info in there. We want to share it with you, but we have to wait till it's published. So it looks like it'll probably be published tomorrow because it's not coming out now. So be ready for it. There's lots of juicy stuff in there. It really is going to explain where we're going with the next stage of this game.
Yeah, as much as it, yeah, I mean, yeah, Positively Gaming. I wouldn't say that they dropped the ball for us. It might have been just because me and Terry got excited because we did like we said we got to we we saw the article. So so Luke is actually telling me right now in real time that he finished this there's a cool little he calls it a cartoon, but it's kind of like a cool little graphic with a
Yeah,
little
animation.
animation to it, which is kind of about this information that we're getting, which is kind of cool. You know how we like to drop a little animation. So it's like, so I don't know. Luke actually says he's finished it and he's actually preparing the article. So
Oh,
I don't
cool.
know.
Maybe it
It would
will.
it would be pretty cool if we got it in real time.
But Murphy's Law, it'll probably get published as soon as we stop filming. What else was going on today there, guys, in Wax? Anybody get any Iron Maiden packs? I missed out. I wanted to get some.
Luke says this is Luke says it's coming today, dude.
All
Luke,
right.
Luke,
Luke,
Luke, Luke, Luke.
you have the force is strong with this one. You got 3 premium, Danny. Nice. Good luck on those if you haven't cracked them already. I'd love to get.
Luke says it's not. Luke says it's not going to be ready for 20 minutes.
Exactly right. I got no wax book. I got no liquid wax, man. I'd go get them, but that's what I was hoping to use my credit card for, man.
Iron Maiden were selling on the secondary 3-way. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, and Andrew's got himself a nice chunk of them. That lucky son of a gun. I wasn't prepared. He ended up buying most of his off of secondary, he said, so.
Oh, really?
I wasn't prepared with liquid wax.
I skipped out on that one. I wasn't ready. I have no liquid wax either, and I'm saving up.
What are you saving up for?
Saving up for
a rainy day?
Yeah, exactly. Just saving my wax, build it up. I'm collecting my rewards and
yeah,
just staking. I basically have all my wax staked to CPU, and yeah, at this point,
it's a good way to save it. It's a good way to save yourself from spending it. That's for sure. Because the wax I have staked to CPU, I definitely would have spent by now.
Rubber Raccoon says he got 6 standard, but he thinks they messed up because only 1 legendary. No benefit to buying premium pack over standard. Wow, that's really strange because usually they make the percentages. Usually they make it so that the more expensive pack is obviously going to have a higher percentage. It's not always guaranteed that it's going to have a legendary or whatever, a higher rarity, but usually what they do is they make it so that the RNG, the percentages are going to be way higher. So yeah, it kind of sucks. It sucks when you spend extra money, but it doesn't pan out. But that's why I like like what Weekend did when like with like the for instance the in tribal books packs, it was like you were guaranteed to get at least 1 legendary and 1 whatever. So I like it if you spend extra money, you guaranteed at least to get that 1 higher rarity.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to get the bigger pack, spend the more money. You might as well. And if you're going to take the time to generate them and make 2 separate ones, like make something different about them, right? Like don't just make it the same rarities and stuff. Like what's the point?
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I really like those tribal books packs. Those were awesome. And
the opening, that pack opening was so good too. So yeah, let's take a look at the questions. I'm gonna quickly jot through here. Looks like there's a ton of comments here. I'll try to take a look at them. Why don't you take over for a minute, Terry?
Okay. Yeah. So, do you guys like stuff?
Yeah, what kind of stuff? Should we do a little giveaway? Should we bring on Grubfish and try to pass the time? So, guys, what do you guys think? You guys think we should enter stall mode for 20 minutes? So, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. We can just kill some. We can kill some time and wait for this thing to get published, so we can. so we can talk about this live while it happens, because I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, there's going to be a lot to go over too, so it's like, man,
Yeah, there is going to be a lot to go over for sure.
man, guys,
Yeah, put up some grubfish. Let's go. Let's
do some
go.
grubfish, guys.
I want to do marbles, man. We gotta set up some marbles.
Oh shit! We didn't get ready with the marbles.
You know, I saw a project on ETH where you buy a marble and then they do the marbles game, and you use your own marbles, and then you have to have a bought marble to get in the marble game, so that the prizes are huge. Like, they were giving away some crazy prizes. Like, first prize was like 1 ETH or something. It was crazy.
Whoa, really? Hey Terry,
Yeah.
you got to back up a little bit, because we're only seeing your eyes right now. You're a little too close.
I was just leaning because my back was getting sore.
Oh, all right. Well, get yourself some back support. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Guys, get ready. I got something to show y'all.
He's ready.
Wait, do we got to do a grubfish first, or do you guys want to check this out? Here, you guys sign while you're signing up for grubfish. We're gonna check this out, y'all.
What is going on?
Oh, this is the premiere. Premiering in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Awesome. Countdown. What's the countdown? Your neighbor loves who,
We got
Pekka?
literally 1 minute till the premiere, the live premiere. You guys ready for this? Yeah, sorry, Peckham, I know it was loud. Well, Albert, so it's the live premiere of the Our Planet animated trailer for our little next phase. All right, let's full screen this bad boy. Wait a minute.
Uploading data. Start. Alarm. Target attack.
What the hell's going on?
Whoa, that was a little sneak peek of the oops.
What is up, everybody?
Oh.
Welcome back to another crypto video. My name is
Sorry,
Joshua
guys,
Jake.
let's go back. Man, that was cool, and I feel like I missed
The 3 bots? It's
So that was
not
like,
one.
I think that was like the first half of it. That was like, I expected there to be more. That was kind of like the beginning of it.
Oh, healthy. There's no pleasing you.
Uploading data. Start. Alarm. Target attack.
Get your resources ready is right.
Whoa, those are robots. We never saw those robots.
I know a little bit about these robots.
I know a little bit about them.
I know a little bit about them.
What do you know about them?
I know that, yeah, these 3 robots are starting robots, and that we're going to be able to craft these robots right away as soon as we launch the Conquest game. 2 of them are going to be crafted with our minerals, and 1 we're going to be able to buy with Aether. True story.
Crazy
Did you
stuff,
know-
guys. It's absolute crazy stuff.
Like people wanted use cases for Aether, we're going to have it, and it's going to keep being there, and it's going to be part of the game. So don't worry about it, man. The team isn't, just going about this willy-nilly. That's why things are taking some time, because everybody is, they're thinking about all these angles and how you can make everything work and make this sustainable and keep going in the future so that we can have that game that is on mobile and very successful with the masses.
Okay, guys, we're gonna jump into this grubfish. Terry, what's gonna be the prize for this grubfish?
Harry's jumping in there too.
We got some kind of rig for you. Terry's got a rig for you. That's what we're gonna have.
Okay, I'll give a rig. Okay.
We'll come up with a rig, and
Actually,
I want to start this
yeah.
because I think any minute we're gonna have, if it hasn't been already, we got Luke dropping this. Luke's gonna be dropping this article.
Oh, that Luke. What a guy.
Oh shit! I forgot to get in the grubfish.
You didn't get in?
Damn it. I never win anyway. So guys,
Okay, I got to bounce here. Anyways, I got something going on in home here. I promise next time, guys, we'll get together ahead of time, start this up. I'll get some of you to watch so that we can get all our cameras and our mics at working ahead of time. Love y'all. Stay fresh.
Terry, you're out.
I'm out. Peace.
All right, buddy. See you soon, man.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. Arcade Riley, yeah, it is going to be a dance off. We always do a dance off here. Okay, we're doing a dance off. I see a couple big names in here. I see all the usuals. I see all our friends. Oh, I see Nick in there. I see Todsworth 420. I see Tom Bosco. I know he's been on there before. Positively Gaming, he's one of the regulars. Tsunami Lucas, Lewis88, he's one of our favorites. One Slice, Rax Wax, Captain Nopaz, Mark Trevo, Danny, whatever. Okay, guys, dance off. Here we go. Oh, I see. Looks like Danny, Taryn Lore. Oh, it's gonna be Taryn Lore. Taryn Lore, you're the big winner. Here we go. Who's Taryn Lore? You're coming. There you go. You got your mushroom. This little dance off there. Boom. Nice job, Taryn Lore. I know that was close, Danny. I saw that, man. You were right up there. You were the last one. Okay, guys, let me see if I can get this scene straightened out here. Give me 1 minute. I might have just made a big mess out of this. I apologize. I was trying to zoom in that video for you. Let's do this. Brave browser. Oh. Yeah, I just made it way too big. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I just wanted to get that back to the right size because it was crazy. There we go. Got my little R Planet image. Centered back up. Brave browser. Okay, guys. I thought by now we were gonna have our. I know Luke's probably working on it right this minute to get that article like published. Nick says I'm off as well. Time for some sleep. Thanks for joining us, Nick. As always, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate your company. We appreciate your support, and we love having you around. Todsworth 420 wants a round 2. Should we do a round 2, guys, while we're waiting? All right, let's do a round 2. Fuck it. Ready? I play. Let's do this. How many people do we got anyway? How many people are in that last one? I forgot to even look. I have no idea. I don't know how many people we have with us in general at all. Whoa. Uh-oh. People are sharing those images in the chat. You guys are going to get me in trouble. You guys got those buildings shared in the chat now. If we were supposed to, I don't know if that was supposed to be. Okay, Luke says he's ready. Are you guys ready for this? Guys, let's start this Grubfish because I don't want to be in the middle of this when this article comes out. Damn, I don't even know how we're going to do this because you guys are going to want to stop to go read this article. Maybe I can read it with you in real time as it gets dropped, but this is serious. This is serious. Ready? Are you guys ready? Man, Luke's going to do this. Like, Luke's going to drop this article. I said I'm ready. hell does Moon do? Oh my god, it's published, you guys. Straight up published. Dude, get out of here. Yeah, come on. All right, ready? Oh my freaking god. Okay, guys. You guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? I didn't even look to see who won. Let's check that out real quick. Let's give props to it's going to be Lewis 88. We're not going to have time to do a dance off here, guys. We're going to have to give the prize to Lewis 88 because we got important news to share with everyone right now in real time. Here we go. Check it out. Are you guys watching this? Is this for real? The crew is divided. Left without their commander and facing the threat of attack by aggressive aliens. The animals had a big quarrel and split into 3 factions. Some, we'll call them warriors, want to attack immediately and fight the enemies in an open battle. The masterminds would prefer to go underground to hide and invent more powerful weapons, only then to deal with the invaders. And our renegades believe that they should be cunning and manipulative and use the situation to not only defeat the aliens, but to become rulers of the galaxy. The time has come for every citizen of our planet to decide how they would like to proceed. The stakes couldn't be any higher. Dun, dun, dun. It turned out that further back in the big space journey, Captain Pig had intercepted a message from a far-off planet, Hallow, about ruthless space pirates, the Anangs. These dangerous aliens chose the most prosperous planet in the galaxy and extract all the natural resources for their own greed. The Anangs constantly fly ahead looking for other fruitful yet defenseless planets to plunder, leaving a gutted planet behind to waste away into oblivion. Captain Pig knew about the reconnaissance ships that were spotted near our planet. That is why he was so obsessed with the idea that everyone should prepare as much of the minerals as possible for the crafting of robots. Now, after the Big Bang, we checked the laboratory only to find that Captain Pig has disappeared. It would appear that he has left behind 3 robots constructed from the trash and blueprints to create a super weapon. An unimaginable amount of resources are necessary for constructing the weapon. Yet, located in the right place, it could destroy the main mothership of the Anangs and stop them dead in their tracks. The conquest game. Factions. Before the start of the game, the player must choose which of these 3 factions they would like to belong to. Either the warriors, the masterminds, or the renegades, right? We just saw those. I showed you guys the pictures of all 3 of the different types of robots. Factions will differ by their appearance and functions of robots that player will be able to create during the game. There are 10 robots per faction. During the game, players can only craft robots from their chosen faction. You will not be able to change your faction during the game. So once it starts, you basically pick one of these those 3 different types of robots, and then that's going to be what you use for that game. In the beginning, the player is sent to a small base with some unknown land where the wild winds of our planet are rampant. The location of the base is random, yet the player can choose one of 4 land parts where they would prefer to start. That's new information. I've never heard that before. I didn't know about that until today. Each base will have ample minerals in its soil ready to be mined. On its surface is where the player can construct robots, make them stronger, increase the efficiency of the mineral mining, rule their army, and effectively collaborate with other players. The goal of the game: to be among the players who have built the super weapon and take down the Anang's mothership. To reach this goal, the players should develop their bases strategically and conduct hostilities in the most effective way possible by cooperating with other players. Events such as relocations of your troops, battles you are involved in, rises of new bases will happen on the map of the game world. They're displayed bases of all the players as well as locations where players can construct the super weapon. The game comes to an end when either the super weapon is ready or when the time allotted for the game is finished. If the game has a winning alliance, all its members will be rewarded with prizes, valuable and unique NFTs. Prizes will be distributed among the winners proportionally to the number of points collected by each of them during the game. And it's better for the player to join an alliance as soon as possible. After that, they'll be able to ask for reinforcements from other members of the alliance or send robots to support the others. Game events. Among the basic gaming events are the development of bases and combat with members of the other alliances. Troops can attack. This type of battle proceeds until the last fighting unit. You can commit a robbery. These are like the actual actions. Attack with the purpose of stealing resources from other players while avoiding losses. Scout. Learn how much resources, troops, and defensive buildings are on other bases. Become reinforcements themselves, which are to join someone else's troops for the battle. Combat units are the factions that can be divided into two types. Rapid forces and slow forces. Also, each robot has its own unique characteristics. We know that, which make it better for the execution in some specific type of robot combat mission. The type of following characteristics are type of faction it belongs to, attack, protection against infantry, protection against cavalry, speed, the volume of a backpack, and the weakenite consumption. Right? So all combat units, as well as the droids of the base, consume weakenite. The bigger the base, the more drones inhabit it, and the more weakenite is required to sustain it. The hero, this is another cool part I was excited about, right? Every player own a hero. The hero is the battle mentor, an avatar, which will always be present on your base while he is attached to it. The hero increases different characteristics of the base and its troops. The hero's avatar can be equipped with different types of accessories that increase one or another feature of the hero or the base to which he is attached. The hero cannot be destroyed, yet if the avatar is killed, the base loses its power he has given it. Bringing the avatar back to life requires some time. Besides boosting the base and troops, only heroes can tame our planet native animals and native artifacts. New NFTs within the conquest. After the launch of the first Our Planet Conquest world, a lot of new types of NFTs will appear besides the ones which you are already familiar with, like the land, materials, rigs, etc., including the hero's artillery, right? NFT superpowers for one-time activation, either healing the hero, instant finishing of a building, instant reinforcement with robots, defense from attacks for some period, etc. Artifacts. These can mega increase some features of the base. Pre-game crafting of robots. We suppose most of you could care about how you'll be able to use the minerals you have mined before the Our Planet Conquest and how land NFTs will be used after the launch. So first, about the Our Planet minerals, weakenite, caponium, waxon, NFTarium. You'll be able to use them in crafting two types of robots from the three constructed by Captain Pig. The third one type you'll be able to purchase for ether later. This is important. In the dangerous world where UFO is full of aggressive Henangs fly across the sky, former friends might turn out to be enemies. It's better to start with a certain number of fighting robots. They will be able to defend the base while you set up production of the more powerful robots on your base. So here's another important information, guys. The crafting of robots will be launched October 19th. You guys hear that? The crafting of robots will be launched October 19th. So basically, like in less than whatever that is, 20 days or something, 21 days, 3 weeks basically from now, we'll be actually crafting robots in 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks. 3 weeks till crafting of robots. So it looks like, pay attention. You will be able to inject previously mined minerals into the conquest world only by crafting robots with them. So in 3 weeks, basically, we're going to be able to take those minerals that we've all been saving up, and you're going to start building robots, and those are the ones that you're going to be able to take with you into the game. It's the only way you're going to be able to take those robots into the game. After the launch of the first game server, the players will be able to set up mining of materials on his base by constructing the required buildings. After the conquest game launches, those minerals will become in-game resources. the player won't be able to take them back out of the game. So in other words, once you bring those minerals into the game, you construct robots, you won't be able to take them back out of the game. You'll be able to use them for the creation and deployment of new bases and construction of the super weapon. Yeah, baby. Land NFTs in our planet conquest. For now, land NFTs mine minerals. We all know this, which players will be able to use to craft robots, right? After the launch of the Our Planet Conquest, the land NFTs will provide some key advantages for sure. An attached land NFT to the base will increase the mining of that mineral within the base for a certain coefficient, depending on the rarity and the level of the land. The maximum percentage on which the land is able to increase mining is 200%. Gordo again says, what do you mean you can't take them out of the game? So it's basically like the minerals that you have right now, they're not in the game, right? You have them on your account. You could go sell them on Alcor or buy them on Alcor. But once you take them into the game, i.e., once the game launches and you use them to create robots, they're now in the game and you can't then take them back out of the game to go sell on Alcor. Like, in other words, once you're playing the game with those minerals, you're not going to be able to then take them back out and bring them on Alcor. So the player can detach the land NFT from the base anytime you want, right? So you can pass that land to an alliance member or you can sell it on the market. Nobody can take your land NFT. We've said this over and over. So your land NFT that you own is permanently yours. No one can take it from you whether you're playing the game or not, right? Future events. Here we go, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. Future events. October 14th, the Our Planet Conquest white paper publication. October 19th, launch of crafting robots. Presentation of the super secret Our Planet DAO, October 26th. Sometime soon after will be the sale of the specific kind of robots and other in-game assets for Ether. So there's going to be a sale, and you're going to be able to use that Ether to buy some of these actual robots. I think one of those ones that Captain Pig created is going to be available for sale using only Ether. So it won't be for sale for Wax. Yes, Positively Gaming, a DAO. That's right. There's going to be a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. We hinted at this a long time ago. And finally, we now know what's coming. There's going to be a DAO. And that DAO is going to be run by the players, for the players, by the people, for the people, for the people, by the people. But the people are question. What if some big whales decide to play as one big faction? This isn't fair because they can easily win the unique NFTs. Well, there's game theory involved there. There's game theory of Baldur's Sky, because at some point those guys aren't gonna, at some point people want the NFTs, so everybody in a sense is gonna want to work together, but everyone that also wants to win. So there's going to be game theory that's going to play out, guys. Like, people are going to want to question, are there any chance people who own 0 lands or bought one in the secondary market to be in the next land sale? So we can start the game somehow. Yes, you'll be able to be in the game. If you own a land, whether you bought it, no matter where you bought the land, you're going to be able to play the game. You're also going to be able to play the game even if you don't own a land, you guys. Will lands always mine minerals, or does that stop at a certain moment? No, your lands will always mine minerals. That's the thing about having land ownership. Your land ownership is basically just like a mining factory. Your land, there's a mining factory happening on your land 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I think it's like every hour your land is spitting you out minerals, and those minerals have a value because they're going to be really important in the game for building these buildings and robots and stuff. Good, because I was under the impression you needed land to play. No, you don't need land to play. And I know that there was a point right after a lot of months ago, right after one of the land sales or something, I think a lot of people freaked out and they thought that you needed to have land in order to play the game. And a lot of people were fudding and they were really upset for a minute. And we cleared that up a long time ago. That no, you don't need land to play. It's going to give you an advantage. It's definitely going to give you advantage, and it's going to give you like a foot in the door because it's going to give you a guaranteed spot on the map when the map launches, right? But the cool thing is you can start the game without land, without owning a land NFT. And what you're going to be able to do is go hopefully get one of these plots on the map where there's some minerals, and you're going to be able to set up one of these little land booster buildings. But I think you're going to need Aether to do that. You're going to need Aether to build that building. So it all ties together, guys. You need Aether. You want the minerals. Ideally, you want some land. Some land are whitelisted or all open sale. There's no information yet on the next land sale, bro, because that's not even planned yet. So we don't know how it's going to work, if there's going to be a whitelist or not. Honestly, I have no idea about that, but it won't be for a little while. So you'll have some time to plan. Will the second land sale happen this year? I don't know, actually, dude. It won't happen until after the map launches. So chances are it might not even be in this calendar year. It might be early Q1 2022, or it might be at the end of the year. I'm not really sure. So you can send minerals to the game, and if you don't send it to the game, you can trade it on Alcor. Yeah, like right now you have minerals. If you own a land NFT, you have minerals right now. So you can sell those minerals on Alcor if you want. There's people who have been planning ahead and who have been buying these minerals on Alcor right from the beginning. And some people have been selling them the whole time, right? Like some people own the land and they consider owning that land basically like a way to have income of wax in a way, right? They're just selling those minerals. Well, other people who want to play the game, who want to build robots and build buildings and actually try to win all these prizes and actually play the game of our planet as we know what's coming, they're buying minerals. So there's buyers of minerals and there's sellers of minerals. And whether or not you want to play the game is depending on whether or not you want to be collecting them or whether you don't care about them. So how do you buy the crafting robots? Well, you're going to be crafting the robots using the minerals. Of course, we know that, but we just found out in this article that one robot that Captain Pig created is going to be for sale for Aether, which is totally new news. We have never heard that yet, that there is going to be a sale for robots in Aether. So that right off the bat should get people excited, because I know for a long time people were saying, well, what's going to be the use case for Aether in the new robot in the new Conquest game? Now we know, guys. Not only will your Aether increase the mining of your land levels, by crafting fungible tokens, but also you'll be able to actually directly buy robots with Aether. So that's a totally new piece of information that we didn't know yet until today. And so a lot of people should be excited about that. It's confirmed all FTs will have a use in the game. Are we going to need to craft them to win? No. So as of right now, all we know, the value of the FTs are going to come down to the fact that you can upgrade your land. You can upgrade your land with the fungible tokens, as we all know, right? It's like the land upgrading. So when you upgrade your land, you're making it a higher level, which is like increasing the mining capabilities. And the faster your land is mining minerals, the more buildings you can build, the more robots you can build, all that. Peckham says, this appears to be an excellent update. I concur, Peckham. Does appear to be that. But then your lands in the game also mine minerals that you can't take out of the game. Exactly. So once you're in the game, you're also going to be mining minerals. So there's going to be minerals planted in the ground, like in the actual game map that launches as well. So you have your land NFTs that are separate in the land, where they're mining, and then when the map launches, it's like some faraway land, and so we'll be sending our materials there. If you have a land NFT, you're automatically going to have a plot there. For each land NFT, you're going to have a foot in the door. You're going to be able to start in that game map with the minerals that you have and whatever robots that you bought with Aether. And then you're going to be able to further mine more minerals within that land using these, like those buildings I was showing you earlier, right? Like these buildings I kind of showed earlier, in case you guys missed it, in case anybody wasn't here earlier. The lands are going to have, so there's going to be weakenite on the land. This is what the actual quarry looks like. So you're going to dig a quarry and you're going to be able to mine some weakenite there. And then there's also these buildings that look like this, right? those are to use those minerals that you have to boost. So that's the one for Caponium, and this is what the one looks like for NFTerium. Okay. So yeah, that is exciting. Um, so yeah, guys, pretty exciting. Man, have stage 3 after all this amazing times. Yes, please explain DAO in simple words. So engineer, ask about a DAO. That's a really good question, man. So I helped build actually a DAO. We actually called it a DAC, but a DAO and a DAC are very similar, right? A DAO, they're the same thing essentially, right? DAO is decentralized autonomous organization. A DAC is decentralized autonomous community, right? And what makes it really cool on EOS.io, there's software that you can use to basically set up a DAO and make it. And dude, there's actually states now that are recognizing DAOs as an actual legal entity, which is it's literally going to change the world, guys, because this is going to enable entirely new different types of business structures. So what we did, on EOS, I was part of the Vigor DAC. It's a decentralized autonomous community, right? And we came together as a group of people, and we formed this DAC. Nobody, like group of strangers from all around the planet can just decide that you want to form a group and you want it to be decentralized. So nobody's in charge of it, hence decentralized, right? Nobody's in charge. Anybody who wanted to could join. And I'm gonna talk about DAX for a minute, and in the meantime, I want to bring up I'm gonna bring up something on my screen so I can show you guys a little bit about the actual Vigor DAC, right? Because this is really cool kind of thing that I was a part of, and we built this borrow and lending platform on EOS, right? So this is what it looked like, guys. We built this DApp, right? It's a borrow and lending platform, right? Where you can borrow, you can put up collateral like EOS or Bitcoin, PBTC, or Ethereum, right? And you can borrow against it, right? But you can also loan. You can also loan your crypto, and you get a percentage. The lending reward isn't very high right now. The savings reward isn't all that high, but you can see this is what it looks like basically, right? So you can take a loan, whatever, right? So a bunch of people came together and all worked together to build this decentralized lending platform, right? And basically there was a vote, and anybody who was part of the DAC, if you were elected a custodian, you could vote. So we had 21 elected custodians, and I was an elected custodian for for the first almost, I think it was almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago now we built this, and I was one of the 21 custodians, and I was part of the media marketing team, and we helped grow this thing, and long before the DApp was even launched, we built it, and we had a team of guys who were front end developers, who were back end developers. We had some really smart guys who were building out all the algorithms, and we had really good designers, and we had just a whole group of people that all came together, and just basically whoever worked and brought value to the team would get votes. So anybody can vote for anybody, right? But of course, it's in all of our interest to vote for the people that are doing work, because we all want to see this thing succeed. So it's mutually beneficial for all of us to look who's voting. Of course you could vote in your friends, right? But if your friends weren't doing any work, then the thing would never get built. So obviously the people who were actually custodians were all getting tokens, right? So there was tokens every day, so this token was given out to anyone who joined the DAC would get some amount. And then the people who are custodians got more. So you're essentially getting paid these tokens to help build the DAC. So something similar to this will happen with the Our Planet DAC, right? There's going to be a governance token. I have no idea of the mechanics of it or anything at this point, but basically there's going to be a mechanic where there's going to be a governance token, and the people who have the governance token are going to have the right to vote on what's happening with this DAO, right? So these will be things I know we talked about this a long time ago, but these will be things voting on which sort of NFT projects would get staking, say, right? So it could be up to everyone, all of us in the community, as to which which projects we're going to be able to get staked, right? So we all know we want Promo Planet, right? We want those guys to be able to stake Promo Planet NFTs. Well, we'll be able to vote that, right? So that's where the DAO comes into play, right? So DAO is awesome because nobody's in charge, right? These tokens, in the case of Vigor, right? Like we had these VIG tokens and they had no value because there was no DApp, right? But then we launched this DApp, and then of course these tokens have a value because within the system, if you want to take a loan, you have to pay your fees in VIG tokens. So we basically created this token, you know, a token. Anyone can create a token out of thin air. It's just a token contract, and we just kind of like what happens in Our Planet, where the tokens just get distributed for staking our NFTs. In the Vigor DAC, everyone was getting these tokens for doing work. So basically, anyone who joined was getting tokens, and anyone who did a lot of work could get voted. And then if you got voted to be a custodian, you would get even more tokens, right? So of course, we all worked hard to build this DApp. We launched this DApp, and now the DApp is totally a working product that we created. Like no one's in charge of it. You don't need anyone's permission. You can just go issue yourself a loan at any given point, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. Totally decentralized lending platform that was built by a group of strangers. Nobody was paid to build it. We all just got this token, and then the only reason why that token had any value is because we built the DApp and the DApp works, right? So now you can kind of like, you have a kind of a rough idea of what a DAC means. So now you kind of fast forward, and Our Planet is going to have its own DAO, right? And the Our Planet DAO is going to consist of members of the community and you know, like I said, I assume there's going to be some sort of like governance token, and there's going to be voting, and it's going to be awesome. MMS says, well, I quit playing as of yesterday, but I may have to rethink it. Yeah, you might want to rethink it, dude. I mean, I don't know why you'd quit now. The game hasn't even started yet. Is this like a continual game? Like it ends and then you start another one? Yes, Edward. It's like it's gonna go on for, yeah, there's gonna just keep being more and more servers launched. So the game will have a beginning and an end, and you're going to keep having more chances to keep playing. So like, obviously there's going to be a winner, and then, you know, more games will start, and you'll have another chance to say, maybe team up with other people, start another alliance, try a different strategy. Maybe you want to build different kinds of robots, right? Because as we all know, right, there's 3 different kinds of robots. There's the renegades, right? These guys. There's the warriors, and there's the masterminds. And as we know from reading in this information we just got, all these robots are all going to have different capabilities, and so depending on which guys you choose to build, like you're gonna have a certain strategy in the game, and then maybe when that server ends and the new server starts, maybe you want to try to build a different kind of robots, because maybe you saw that like a particular robot is badass and it can like blow up a wall with like really relative ease, and you're like, man, I really want to have that robot next time. So that's kind of cool too. Aether is going to boom. Well, I have no idea what the token's going to do, but hopefully people are positive and people like the game, because that's all that really matters. A lot of people, if everyone can just purchase a shit ton of robots, yeah, well, that's true. And so Crypto Chibi says a lot of people who are basically whales can just purchase a shit ton of robots, right? Well, yeah, a lot of Aether will help you, but also there's going to be land whales too. The people who have a lot of land, or you could just go. Anybody who just wants to can go on Alcor and buy yourself a shit ton of minerals, and then you can be a whale too, right? So, of course, there's always some element of like pay to play, but I just want to make this point, Crypto Chibi. You have to remember that even the small guys can all team up together, and then maybe you link up with one of these whales, and you get on their alliance, and then you're going to get the benefit of being friends with them. How do I get a ticket to Craft Engine? My ticket is now 0. So if you make the engine, you'll get a ticket, dude. That's how it works. If I have multiple lands attached to one base only, no, Big Bo. From what I understand, basically each land that you have is going to be able to attach to one base. So if you have 4 lands, you're going to have like 4 bases. If that makes sense. Rival says, is it possible to see a screenshot of the gamified in the next AMA? I don't know what you mean by gamified. Oh, maybe game field. Yeah, I don't even know if that exists yet. Rivals, like it's like the actual map itself is still in development. After all the fun about Our Planet, if I hear one person moan about the people that own lots of Ether, I have to believe in able to lose my shit. Yeah, I hear you, dude. You're exactly right. Decentralized autonomous organization. Exactly, Lewis. MMS says, I got a big DAC. What? Where is this at? Iceman rules. I don't know what you're talking about with that. I don't know what you're talking about when you say where is this at. I'm not sure what you mean by this. Oh, where is that Vigor app? Yeah, we built that on EOS, man. So if you have an EOS wallet, and if you don't have an EOS wallet, you can get one for free using Wombat. But yeah, it's Vigor Protocol. And guys, let me know in the comments. We talked about bringing. It wouldn't be that hard to port Vigor DAC over to Wax. And then you could use your Wax and take a loan out and take a loan out and have a stable coin, right? So I was saying early on, like I really wanted to bring Vigor to Wax, but there wasn't a lot of support for it. And then people were like, yeah, no one needs to take a loan on Wax. And like, one thing you can do by taking a loan is, of course, you could short it, right? You could short Wax because you could borrow Wax and then sell it. So you could like borrow Wax and then sell Wax for like a stable coin. So say you thought Wax was going to like tank, you could take a loan out against your Wax. You could have your Wax in there as collateral, and then you could take a loan out from that Wax and you could sell that Wax. And then when Wax went down, you could then buy that Wax back to pay back your loan, basically, right? So that's one thing you can do, right? So some people are like, yeah, it enables shorting. Well, like shorting is dangerous. We all know like shorting is, for traders. And if you're a trader, then you can of course use leverage and or use collateral and short on an exchange as well. But anyway, yeah, borrow and lending platforms are really cool. You can also like store a stable coin and get interest. So there's a lot of things you can do with it, and I wish I would like to bring it to Wax. Do we get any information on which mineral is mostly used for each faction? No, bro, we didn't get that information yet, and we're gonna get that on October 14th. When we get the paper, we're actually going to know, I think, the exact recipes of each of the robots, but I don't know that yet. I don't think it hasn't been released yet. You look like someone who just unwrapped his Christmas presents. The way you explain this is like you deeply know. Well done. Thank you, Peckham. I appreciate it. Because of the dumb new crafting system. Well, I don't think the new crafting system is dumb, but because I kind of like it. I know some people like it. I'm sorry if I know some people maybe don't. I apologize about that, but yeah. I'm gonna give Luke some credit, and all you guys too. You guys in the chat, you guys know who. You guys should all say give Luke a big thanks and a big heads up because, big up because right now it's like 2 a.m. in Ukraine or something. So Luke's staying up like all night to make sure that this article got posted today so that we would have it during this AMA. So let's all give Luke a huge round of applause. Luke, we salute you. We love you. You're the heart and soul of this community. We love you, buddy. Okay, so for example, warriors, masterminds, and renegades. Who has a preference for Caponium? Ooh, good question, Ibro. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that, but yet think about it. Think about it, dude. Here's a little hint for you guys. Look at the colors of the robots, right? Right? These robots all have a color, right? These ones are kind of like yellow, right? These ones are kind of like, the one of them kind of are blue, right? And then look at these things, right? Blue. Green. Yellow. You know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying? There's kind of a there's kind of like a little theme here going. Peckham asked about a link to the lending site. Yeah, bro, I'll drop the link to Vigor right in there right now if you guys want to check it out. Vigor.ai. That's the DApp that we built on EOS. A whole bunch of people, you guys probably know some of them, a bunch of notable figures from all around the EOS community. Yeah, we all built that from scratch, like from nothing, and it's very cheap to take a loan. As you can see, you can give yourself a loan if you have enough collateral. You can take a loan for like 1%, so you can take a loan for very cheap. Do we have a link to this? Let me see. Sorry. Question. More of a suggestion. I understand that Weekend wants to create a game behind closed doors, but it'd be cool if some of the guys would also be available. Not you, Bone. I mean, devs, which would talk sometimes with players, so that we see that they are guys which are doing something, because I think a lot of people were scared about our planet because of lack of information. Well, if people are, I think people need to just understand that there's devs and the devs are doing their job, and I was hired to do my job, and my job is kind of be talking to you guys, and the devs like aren't hanging out in the Discord. I don't know how how it gives you more faith to see that. I think it should give everyone more faith just to see that there's a game that works, and that there's actually a game, and compare that to some of the other games that people talk about building, but that don't actually exist yet. And just compare the work that's actually being done and that we see and that we're getting, and that the games that Weekend is already released, and just know that they obviously are doing their jobs, and they're in the office doing their work as they're supposed to be. Positively Gaming says Aether's booming right now. That'd be cool. That's always good news to see. I'd be interested to see that if it is. So someone asked about I hope there won't be a new wave of FOMO. Yeah, I mean, dude, as we all saw what happened with FOMO last time, FOMO in a way is kind of what soured like the mood, right? Because a bunch of people FOMO'd in, right? A bunch of people freaking drove up the price to freaking ridiculous, crazy, out of the realm of possibility, like way out of sustainability prices. Everyone thought, yo, I'm making $1,000 a day mining freaking Aether, which is obviously ridiculous, right? Because someone has to be there to buy that Aether for it to actually work. And so a bunch of people FOMO'd in, and then of course, like for 3 months, I had to have people telling me that we suck and I hope you die, and like calling me a scammer and shit, and like whatever, just because people FOMO'd in and they bought at the top, and it's not my fault. But yeah, hopefully we just see a slow and steady. Ideally, I think what would be best for the game would be if Aether just kind of like stayed a slow and steady, like Aether just like stayed steady, like that would be awesome. So yeah, guys, FOMO, are we going to be able to rent our lands? No, you won't be able to rent your land. Our plan, you got to look. Yeah, I dropped the link, Iceman rules for that loan DAC in the chat. I'll drop it again. It's .vigor.ai, and I think the app is vigor app.vigor.ai. I think you can log in with Scatter, Anchor, or MetaMask. I didn't even know that we had MetaMask enabled, but yeah. So yeah, and then the Vigor DAC, there's an actual site for the Vigor DAC too. Like if you want to actually look at the DAC itself and look at how the DAC is structured. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll kind of show you guys because it's kind of cool. Because basically, like, for me, like I logged on every day and looked at the DAC, right? And I was what I was looking at when I went onto the DAC was more like the actual DAC software, right? So this is like what the actual DAC looks like, right? So right now, like if you look at the DAC, this is like what our DAC looks like, right? It's not loading for some reason, but so you would vote. So these would be the custodian board. So I'm not a custodian anymore. One of the custodians is the DAC, and the other custodians are actually block producers now. And so one of the block producers that was elected is Crypto Lions. And so since I'm part of the Crypto Lions team, I kind of resigned my position from the custodian board as a member, just so I wasn't voting, basically, just so I didn't have influence twice, so to speak. Like it wouldn't really be fair. So I'm part of Crypto Lions, and we are still Crypto Lions is an actual custodian of the Vigor DAC, along with a bunch of other BPs, respected BPs, and then one of the actual custodians is this board of custodians, which is this group of guys here. You don't see their icons right now for some reason, but all of these icons are of people that are one vote, and then all of these people would vote, and that makes up one vote, and then the other block producers also make up one vote. So what we would do is there'd be like multi-sigs there, and we could, say someone wanted to change a rule or something, we could just, put up a proposal, and everyone would vote on it. And then you could just like view the votes at any point and see who anyone's voting for. Of course, there's a constitution, and in order to join the DAC, you have to sign the constitution. Yeah. So that's kind of the DAC. That's what the DAC client looked like, right? And so there's a DAC client that anybody can download, and anybody can form a DAC. So like if you and all your friends are like, hey, we should form a DAC for that, and then we could just kind of crowdsource building something. Anybody can form a DAC. That's what's cool. Luke, you got to craft more to get the chance to get it. Yes. Well done, Bonse. I loved every minute of this stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Ascore1. Thank you, bro. I'm in the same time zone, 1 a.m. in Ukraine. Wow. Yeah, it's late there. Luke stayed up, and we appreciate him. Get ready, guys. We're gonna raid some land. Okay, let's see. Nicely done. YOLO. Let's see. Let's celebrate with a good hint. Guys, we already got 2 hints. We actually have a thing that we can be inventing right now, or not inventing, but discovering right now. We can go to the lab right now and check it out. There's an engine. We can make engine right now. We got 20 hours left to make engine, guys. So it's like engine. I got 0 tickets, but it looks like 383 have been made so far, guys. So this is kind of an expensive one, but it might increase your chances of getting one. I thought maybe I was going to have enough for Moon, and I didn't feel like I collected enough quick. Yeah, I hear you, dude. Oh, my coin says the phrase I'm looking for is conflict of interest. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. It's not necessarily a conflict of interest. It's because it's like, because I would just be voting twice. You know, it would just basically give me more power than other people. You know, it's not that I would be conflicted because my interests would all be aligned, right? Like say it was something that I wanted to have pass, I might have influence over two different votes basically. So it's like, yeah, it's like I'm still part of the board. I'm still like a member. I'm still a custodian. I feel like because I'm part of Crypto Alliance, and Crypto Alliance is a custodian. So I'm still part of the board, but I was one of the actual custodians when there was just 21 custodians. I was a custodian for all the way up until just when we changed the structure and we allowed we switched over to having BPs be custodians, and then I was became a member as with Crypto Alliance. So let's see. New players have had plenty of time to buy Ethereum tools. That's true, Neverside, and they actually had plenty of chances to buy it cheap. Jeff, we go Buttons FOMO manifest. I'm not really FOMO. I'm not really trying to make anybody FOMO. I don't want anybody to FOMO. Nobody should ever FOMO. Like, don't ever FOMO into anything. That's my advice to everybody. Don't FOMO. Never FOMO. So yeah, guys. Yeah, this was an exciting AMA. I've been on now with you guys, but it's been wow, it's going on 2 hours, you guys. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes so far. That's actually pretty crazy. I think this is the longest AMA I've done so far, maybe. My neck is actually starting to be sore. Yeah, so I hope you guys have some exciting. I hope this is exciting for everybody to get to check this out. I'm gonna really let this article soak in. There's a lot of information in there. You guys, soak it up because we've all been waiting for some news for a while. The other thing I think that's really exciting about this is that we have some dates now, guys. I think this is really cool too. See these dates we got? This is something that everyone's been excited to get. Just knowing that we're going to be crafting robots in literally 3 weeks from today, we're going to be able to use minerals and craft robots. That's going to be freaking awesome. At least for me, I can't wait. White paper, a lot of information we're going to get with the white paper in just a little more than 2 weeks now. So I know it got delayed a little bit. A lot of people were disappointed because we were supposed to have it back in September. Now it's not coming till October, but at least we have a date. So as Edward says, hold the line. So hold the line, guys. Stay positive. Keep up the good work. Keep up the positivity. Go craft yourself some engines if you still have the Aether to do it. If you don't have the Aether to do it, it's always for sale on Alcor. So as always, guys, much love. It's Our Planet. # Our Planet. Stay positive. Until next time. Peace. I'm gonna leave you with some DMB I'm gonna leave you out with some DMB, guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the positive. Thanks to our mods. Thanks to Lewis88. Thanks to Rivals. I appreciate you guys as always. You guys are the best. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Time to pack up a bowl, guys. Hit a bong if you got it.
When I step into the light, my eyes searching wildly. Would you not like to be sitting on top of the world with your legs hanging free? Would you not like to be okay?
Did I heard bong? Yeah, Rivals, you heard right. I don't got a bong. I actually just got this little one. One of the things my company makes, little one. I said bang a gong? That's right.